Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, right. Welcome to We Ain't No Stupids. It is me, the Zen Master, to my left.
Mr. J underscore Cruise 88 back in the building.
And you want the left seat, baby. It's come with
Yeah, I know,
responsibilities.
man. I was trying to point like, say right. I'm used to being last.
Hey, and to my right.
Sounds great. Trade sessions. That's about it. Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, first question. I was just wondering, you know how they have that expression when they say, "I wouldn't kick her out of bed." You know, you never heard that?
I never heard that.
You've never heard that?
You know, I mean, I ain't worked with that many white people. I don't think. I thought I did, but
Kick her out of bed.
Yeah, because basically it's like on some shit like you be like, you know, hey, what do you think of this chick? And like you be like on Instagram or something, they look at her and it's gonna be like, you know, like she ain't cute, but shit, I wouldn't kick her out of bed. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Yeah.
that,
okay, now I'm there.
that led me to a question of, have you ever actually kicked a girl out of bed?
Yes.
Like before fucking, and just been like, you know what? On second thought, just go home.
No, I've left, but I've like
Yeah, that's the best ones.
I've
You can
left.
Leave, you go over there and do it, and then you can leave.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've done it like that. But I mean, if the situation was flipped and she was in my bed, yeah, bitch, you got to go.
Yeah, where the independent women at?
You know what? Some wild shit. Like I'm so weird. I've never fucked in somebody else's place.
Really?
It's always been on my terms.
Why?
I always control where I fuck at.
Why?
I mean, I control where I fuck at. I just
But
decided
I mean,
to fuck there.
but I mean, like, it's my environment. I mean, I control the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be kicked out of where I'm fucking. Is basically what I'm saying. Like, if it's in a hotel, I pay for the hotel. I
I
booked
don't
it.
think guys get kicked out. Do we get kicked out?
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to think. Have I ever got kicked out?
I mean, when have you went to go fuck a chick and you really sitting there like?
Like,
It's been times where I sat there like, man, I could be at home
I
playing
mean,
my
I'm
PlayStation
not
right
gonna
now,
be,
but
like,
here I
sitting there
am.
like,
The last
yeah,
time
I think I'm gonna stay here all night.
I don't know, was that it? Oh, you said, yeah, I ain't gonna stay here all night?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay here all night. I'm just not gonna do it.
You know what the worst shit in the world would be like, when you just supposed to be kicking it, and then next thing you know, you waking up and like, oh shit, I fell asleep. So damn, now this bitch got to spend the night. Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, then you like look and she knocked the fuck out. It's like, God damn it.
my god!
I did not plan on
Wake
her
up.
speaking. Yeah.
You gotta go.
But beyond that, it'd be shit like it'd be fucking 3:30 in the morning. It's like, I'm not getting up and putting on clothes to take this chick home. It's just, yeah.
I feel you. That's a lot of work. That is a lot.
Oh no, yeah.
You ain't never been through that where you like fell asleep and then woke up like, damn, now
That's
spend
the
the
worst
night.
ones when you do that, man. Because you pick them up.
I'm trying to think of the situations where I was fucking a girl that I had to go pick up.
I mean, of course, it's been a long time ago.
Yeah. Nah, the only ones that I was fucking like at night going to go pick up was like a girlfriend. Other than that, I'm trying
You
to fuck
still
that
wanted
bitch.
her to stay?
No, I'm saying like other than that, like little like whoever the fuck I was just like randomly fucking at the time. I'm doing that shit early in the day. That's just like a job.
You got a 9 to 5 with the pussy. That's how you get down.
Yeah, man.
Clock
Like
in,
get
take
the
a lunch
bitch
break.
in the morning. I go ahead and get my nut in like not in the morning, but like yeah, it could be early.
Jump off, bitch. It's a job. This dude jumping out of bed with a jump off, bitch.
Cause man, like I want to spend my evening doing what the fuck I want. Like yeah, it was a good morning. Got these rocks off. Took the bitch home and goddamn enjoy the rest of the sunlight.
So she could bother you for the rest of the day?
No, you take her ass the fuck home when you're done.
That's what, and then she gonna call, hey, making sure you got home.
You ain't never hit a man. I used to do this shit. I used to get my manager to text me. I need you to come to work.
God,
Oh shit.
this dude is super ain't shit. This dude the top of it ain't shit.
Hey man, I mean like, look man, you my homie.
I had my times, man.
You my homie and shit, but I think they're lying to girls. It's like the corniest, wackest shit for a nigga to do.
I had to
If
get.
I want
Well, see, the
if I
thing
want you to-
is,
if I want to leave, I'd be like, all right, I'm out. I want you to go home. The last time I go to, I had also.
see, it's all fun and games until you do that, but then you can't get that pussy again because it can be good pussy with a worrisome bitch.
I mean, like, well, that's just.
He got a lot. He got a lot.
No, but I mean, that's just part of the game anyway. You win some, you lose some. You gotta keep a revolving door.
Yeah, but I like to choose when I'm winning and when I'm losing. Because then when I get fed up
True.
with a bitch, then it's like, all right, look, yo, you got to go.
Then the truth comes out, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Because that's the worst, reminiscing about some shit that you fucked up.
That is the worst.
That's the worst, man.
That is the worst.
But at the same time, that'd be like some weird ass selfish shit. I can't be walking around on eggshells, man. Because I mean, I've done that before where I done fucked up and look back at where I fucked up.
I mean, that's
like,
just me just trying, because then you think, like, you sit there and tell the bitch, all right, look, yo, I got to take you home. Now you got this long-ass car ride of her sitting in your passenger seat. Yeah. So it's like, it's different if she got a car. It's like, yo, you got to get the fuck up out of here. Like, carry your ass, boom. Once that door closes, it's over.
Oh, you're underestimating the... Have you ever done that shit before? Like, just been like, all right, you going home and I'm taking you home. And had that long-ass car ride? Because you're underestimating the power of the female ego. She's not going to sell it. That she's upset that you're taking her home. They never do. So they can't let you know that it's bothering them. They got to be like cool as you are in. Like, all right, cool, go home. That's one of the things. Like, they're gonna ask. They don't even ask why. They just. I mean, like, well, they asked why once, but that was something totally different.
So you did a lot more than me. I didn't have too many of those situations to begin with.
But it's like, just like
picture Joy like stand up late at night looking at her like, how I'm gonna tell her to go home.
Just like, all right, so you know how like we be hanging out and then I'm be about to go to sleep. I'm like, all right, well, y'all got to go. Mm-hmm. It's like that's the same kind of energy that I have when I'm like, cause I've been out on a date and just been like, you know what, I'm taking you home. Like
in the middle of the date?
Yeah, like sheesh. I don't feel like.
What were y'all doing? What was the date?
We didn't even get to the date. It was like on some shit. Like we were supposed to go somewhere. I don't remember where, but it was like, hey, let me stop. But I was like, I need to go to this spot real fast and cause I was looking for an ID badge. So I was like, I was trying to like go somewhere to get. Like, well, I went somewhere, we didn't find it there. Then I went to Walmart to see if they had some, and they didn't have them. But it was just like the way she was acting. It was just like, you know, like when they getting them bad attitudes and everything, got to turn into a fucking argument or some shit. And I was like, God. I'm not dealing with this shit today. I'm taking you home.
Yeah, but you can't spring no shit like that up on her last minute.
No, because it's like when girls are being assholes, they know they're being assholes. It's not even saying girl, but like human beings. If you're being an asshole, you know you're being an asshole. You know you're being difficult. Like, you know you're starting fights for no fucking reason.
Sometimes I'm not being an asshole, and I'm thinking about I'm being an asshole.
I mean, like,
no, he's saying like
you know when you fighting, though.
You don't know.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, but, yeah, you know when you fight. You know, it's like it was just dumb shit. It's like anything I said would be like, really, like, yeah. I'm
but that's what I'm saying. You pick this bitch up. She's thinking that she's going on a date, and then you hit her with the So I need to hit up here real quick, and here ain't got it. So it's like, I tell you what, I'm gonna go to Walmart real quick. And she's like sitting there like, God damn, we're gonna get to the mother. What was y'all supposed to be doing?
Well, no, this is like homegirls that like I know this girl for a minute. So this ain't like we're getting.
Well, she was excited to fucking finally get a date with the fucking.
No, this is somebody that I've been dating. So this is like this ain't date number one. This ain't like we just met. This is somebody that I knew for years.
Oh, that's
been
different.
Kicking it with for months.
Oh hell yeah, I done took a girl home.
Been
like that.
fucking. So it's like this ain't no new shit. This is just her being a dick for no fucking reason. I'm like, all right,
yeah, man,
you going home.
You don't be in a relationship.
She was aggravated from a dick appointment. She didn't get the dick appointment. It was not on time.
And this goes back to what we were saying earlier. If she get the dick first, it should be all right.
Damn.
And he makes a good point.
I think I did that maybe 3 times, maybe. Just like the first thing is do that.
Bro, that's the best thing. Fuck before the date.
Well, it's easier for me because it's
like
I can see you skipping on out. I was like, no, I don't give a fuck what happens next.
See, with me, it's like easier to get the pussy first though, because it's like girls don't really give a fuck about being seen with me in public. So it's like they always, like I said, it'd be like I'll be on some shit like I'll be trying to take a girl out, but they'll just be like, hey, how about we just hang out at your house? Like,
looks don't matter to females.
Shit, it matters to them way more than it matters to us. Don't be fooled.
Bullshit.
Don't be fooled. It matters to them way more than it matters to us.
Not me.
No, you are vain.
I'm a shallow motherfucker.
This dude vain.
Oh,
terrible.
I mean, like
this dude is vain.
But you're cruise though, so
it's a preference though, man. Like, come on now.
No, but a big vain.
Yeah, so you're kind of like on you're kind of like on you're kind of like on women's status with how much looks matter.
Nah, like I'm just.
And it's not a bad thing. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? Girls just give a fuck about.
Yeah, that's just your preference, man. Don't look at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just my preference. Like I just
want someone to be extra beautiful.
Yeah.
You care less about anything else. You got shittiest attitude. Once you look good.
Well, see, no. and this is gonna sound real weird, and it always sounds real weird, but I can't stand the whole ditzy, like not ditzy. Well, I hate a ditzy bitch, but like the whole super girly, extra sensitive. Like y'all done seen Tara drink these fucking OEs right with me. Fucking Alex couldn't do that shit. This bitch wanted to drink like Moscato. I mean, nothing against people that drink Moscato, because like Tara drink the shit too. But it's like, yo, when you want to drink, you had a rough day, you want to drink, we ain't getting no fucking Moscato. We got OE, goddammit. 2 for $5.83 at 7-Eleven. What's good? Sip some of this. And I mean, it's happened before. Like, but you got them girls that are just like too good to do this type of thing.
So
like,
you also like a girl.
You don't like the bratty chicks.
Oh, so
Not
you
necessarily bratty.
so you also like a girl that talk a bunch of shit. Like
Yeah, like match
witty.
my shit.
So what you're saying is you're a narcissist and you would like to date yourself.
No. No, that sounds so fucked up.
It sounds fucked up, but is it true?
I don't know, man. You might be honest. I mean, I did always say like me and T got a lot in common. Like we was able to do, but I don't know. It ain't even like that. I just need to be able to.
But that's weird because normally that's like a
cuss
recipe
word,
for disaster when somebody has too much in common with each other.
Nah, I mean we was good though. But then at the same time, like I can't stand no pushover ass bitch. Like it ain't never happened, but Tierra would punch me in my shit, and it just be what it is. That shit's kind of sexy though.
How is that sexy?
I don't know, man, but goddamn it,
How
grab me, shit.
First of
I like
all,
the fucking.
like,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What had to happen? No, like when you really think about like what he said, like what had to happen to the point where you said something to her to make her get that aggressive that made you think that she was gonna hit you?
First off, she's Puerto Rican and black.
That doesn't mean anything. What
That
did you
anger
say?
is in there.
It don't matter. No one's gonna get. Okay, maybe I'm just.
So which side punched you, the Puerto Rican side or the black
Yeah,
side?
that's.
Seriously,
Nah, that's got to be the black side because her mama ain't nothing to fuck with.
She punched him like that.
Her mama ain't nothing to fuck with. Nah, she ain't never punched me
Hit you
in my
with a
face.
tiger.
Nah, I mean, you know how it is. You get them fucking arguments.
Yeah. It never got to the point where I wanted to damn, or she wanted to hit me.
Tiana ain't never hit you? Get the fuck out of here.
She got mad at me once to the point where she pushed me.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like she was hot mad.
What you do to make her push you?
That's the thing. Like I said.
I sound like I'm victim blaming.
No,
No,
I
what did you do?
No, I did do something though. But it was the thing is, I was like, man, Tiana's being like a pain in the ass right now. That's what I said. I said, man, she's being a pain in the ass right now. And then she pushed me, but I was on the phone with my brother.
Was it a real push?
Yeah, it was a real push. I looked at her like, what the fuck?
She got a 3-step start? You want a
No.
real push?
This dude said a 3-step start. So hold on,
She got to come at you a little bit.
She stepped back. She was like, wait a second.
Like a video game character? Kamehameha?
This dude red.
That's just funny, man. That's just funny as hell.
That's not cute.
But
at all.
back up a little bit to what you said about the pushover thing. So it's like something that I knows about that whole pushover lane is how people be like, oh, I don't want to push over. So it's like, what makes you think you're pushing somebody over? What makes somebody a pushover?
What would make you want to do that though?
Like, what I mean by that is like a chick that'll never put herself first. I'm not saying I need someone that's selfish, but like, it's girls out here that never put themselves first. It's like they get in a relationship and they're just all about making sure the guy is happy. They exist, man.
He need one, huh?
No, I ain't saying I need one. I was just saying I never heard it or seen that.
I mean, it's like it's certain things that they'll fucking choose. Like, all right, it's literally been times where like Tierra will be like, "Yo, let's go do whatever," and I'm like, "Man, I don't feel like it." Boy, get your ass up. All right, yo, whatever, man. Let's get the fuck up out of here.
That's.
But then you got the ones that's like, it'll be something that like they really want to fucking do, but then you get to a point where it's like, man, nah, I ain't trying to. It's just like, oh, okay, cool, like, and it'll just be that. That'll be the end of it. And like,
That's not even a pushover. That's like
No.
I see
I'm
shit
just saying
that.
like that's just like one example. But I mean, it's literally shit where like the chick just won't. She'll give too much of a fuck. Like, damn, I'm fucking having a mind blank from hell. It's just like they won't.
Because they don't do it.
They
like,
do.
Well, that's why you having a mind blank. Let me jump into why I wanted to go back to that. It's because I've heard that from a couple of chicks that I have dated. They'd be like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you're a pushover, and it's like,
Yeah, it's like how chicks say guys are fucking pushovers and just fucking like basically do what the fuck they want.
But the thing is, in my situation, is like I'm nowhere near a pushover. I would like to see somebody really get me to do some shit that I don't want to do. And so it's like what's happening with some of these chicks, like they're telling themselves that I don't want to do something, and they really feel like they're forcing me to do some shit that I don't want to. And it's like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
something like you don't mind doing. You say
not
no.
even don't matter. So it's like, okay, let's say you want to go to the Wu-Tang concert. She's like, she's like, hey, girl, let's go to the Wu-Tang. And she's like, all right, cool. And she goes to the Wu-Tang concert with you. Then you just like, at the end of the concert, like, let's go to IHOP. And then she's like, all right, let's go to IHOP.
No, that's not what I mean.
No. But what I'm saying is like
Just get
after
to the
like
point.
you know what I'm saying, like after like 4 times of you being like, let's do this, and they just go along with it, you may feel like, oh damn, this motherfucker just doing whatever the fuck I say. Like just gonna let me just walk all over. I just told you to go to IHOP and just went.
You know what? That's the difference of opinion, because being a pushover is an opinion. I feel like, because
Yeah.
as far as what you're saying, I just feel like they open. They down for whatever. That sounds like a great time. If it's time for me to do something fun, I'm calling that person up. Hey, you trying to do this? Word, because I know it's gonna be like, I'm trying to do this too. I'm trying to do this too. One of the type things. Now I ain't trying to be out there. Hey, you trying to do this? Yes. You trying to do this too? No. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Tell your ass home. You fucking pain.
Yeah,
in the
for me,
ass.
it's more so like a chick not speaking her mind, and it's like they're doing something that they know they don't want no part of, but they're still doing it because
How do you know they don't want no part of it though?
you eventually find out. Conversation. You move your lips around and fucking
Make noise
vibrate
out
them
your
vocal
mouth.
cords. Yeah, fucking these magical things called words come
Yeah, I
out.
be feeling like in my situation is what was happening was girls were assuming that I didn't want to do shit, and you know what I'm saying.
Because you were just down.
Yeah, sometimes it would just be I was just down, and sometimes the shit just wasn't that fucking serious to me.
Yeah.
Like one time it was this girl wanted to, it was like she wanted to go to the store, I was saying, and I was taking her to one store, and she was like, why we going to that store when it's a store closer to my house? I was taking her home too. So she's like, it's a store close to my house. Like, oh, it's a store close to your house? Well, fuck it then. So I turned the car around, and she's like, what are you doing? Like, going to the store close to your house. You said it's one close to your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, you can't just let me walk all over you. I'm like, what? Huh?
No, that's convenience right
You
there.
like, yeah, you don't get it. I'll take you home after this.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, I really don't give a fuck
Your
which store I
ass
go
is going
to.
home.
So it was like little shit like that.
Nah, see, that's weird.
But
I don't know. I
that's just
guess
one
my shit
case
just
of it.
goes hand in hand with like, I need a chick I'm dating to be fucking rough. Like not all the time. Like walking in the house, open chest.
Do the male version of MC Light.
No, that was MC Light. Oh, so you got what's the dude from Jersey that was signed to Queen Latifah? I need a gangster bitch. What?
Oh.
A gangster?
Oh, man.
I want a gangster boogie with my gangster bitch.
What's his
That's-
name?
that's
I
what
remember
you-
that song too.
That shit was on Saints Row too. That shit's funny as hell.
Yeah, it was from Saints Row.
That shit bang was on the road. That's-
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I need a gangster bitch.
Gangsta bitch. She pulled up, listen to Gangsta bitch. Dog, go ahead. This dude said, what? I can't even picture you with a female like that.
Who?
You.
What?
Not like that. Not like that.
I'm not saying I want to date Cleo from Set It Off. God damn it.
Nigga, you, according to earlier conversation, you already have.
Like, yo, if I didn't know how she looked, I'm like, man, she gotta be one bitch. Like, God.
Golly. All right, I think we got enough of that out of this subject. So, Super Bowl is tomorrow. So, well, this shit ain't coming out till Monday, so it'll be over. But what's y'all predictions?
Rams, my team.
I mean, you didn't say who you going for.
I said, what's your prediction?
I'm going for the Rams to win,
but do you think they're going to win though? You want them to win, but do you think it's going to happen?
This is what I think is going to happen, right? Because
Brady.
Yeah. I was going to say Patriots and Brady.
Thomasine Brady.
But they always usually lose or win by a field goal or two. So
Every single one of their Super Bowls have been decided by 8 points. One possession.
One possession, a field goal or two. Well, yeah, 8 points is more than a field goal.
A field goal or 2.5.
Yeah. So I predict us to win by 2 touchdowns.
14 points? You want to put some money on that?
Yo.
I can't put no money on
How
that.
much money you want
I
to
can't
put
do
on
it. I can't do it. Because if I put money on it, I'm going to be rooting for it. I can't root for the Patriots, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it in
Your
my
hatred
body.
is that still?
That's why I'm so glad y'all won, man. Because goddamn, that'd be the worst thing in the world. Fucking the Patriots playing the Saints in Atlanta for the Super Bowl. And fuck them, man. Fuck the both of them. I hate the fucking Rams. I don't even hate the Rams that much, but I hate the fucking Patriots more than anything.
Hey, man,
I hate them. I hate them more than the Cowboys.
He's going through shit in his mind.
I hate them more than the Cowboys, man.
He's going through shit in his
Like if it
mind.
was them and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, I'd be going for the Cowboys.
What?
I hate the Patriots that much, man.
You go for the Cowboys?
I would.
Shit.
I would. I had to think about that earlier because they was in the fucking playoffs and shit.
I never will I ever.
See, you just don't hate the Patriots that much.
Yeah.
That'd be a Super Bowl I wouldn't watch. Yo, you trying to go to Top Golf?
You're like, nah, man, you know Super Bowl coming on.
Because I thought about that shit too, man. But yeah.
Hey, y'all think it's hypocritical to support Colin Kaepernick and support the NFL at the same time?
I don't support the NFL.
So do you think it's hypocritical to support Colin Kaepernick and support the NFL?
Shit.
I didn't
That
ask you
is-
if
that
you
is-
support the NFL. I said,
I
do you think
don't
it's
support the
hypocritical?
NFL.
But I asked you, do you think it's hypocritical? That was a yes no question.
Oh, yeah.
See what I said about the narcissism?
I'm just saying. And this is the thing, though. I see what you're saying, but it's kind of hard for me to it's kind of hard for me to like, because I do support Kaepernick, right?
Right.
But at the same time, Kaepernick is trying to play. Well, he's just being black.
For real, I hope he fucking don't.
Why?
Like, not that I hope he don't, but like, now he's
Yeah, for who he
somebody,
is,
so
yeah.
he don't really have. I mean, he already good with like money with all his business ventures and shit. But
then
now the
Nike
man
money.
ain't got to get hurt.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So it's like, it ain't that I don't want to see him play. It's like if he doesn't, I don't have to be like, damn man, like because he's still making money and he's
Well,
still.
but he's doing.
he gonna be healthy.
He's doing things for the cause now.
You think
Yeah.
you think there'd be a target on his back if he would have come back to the NFL?
Most definitely, yeah.
It's gonna be a target, but then at the same time, he gonna have. It'll be interesting to see, like if he goes to the right team that got the right line of people that support him. Yeah, but then you know them goddamn Cowboy games would be tough, just because them motherfucking total line ass, shook and jive ass, dancing for the white man ass, fuck the cow. Yeah, man, you right, man. Fuck the Cowboys, man. I probably would root for the Patriots.
I know. That's what I'm about to say.
I probably would root for the goddamn. Yeah, you know I would, man. I can't. Jerry Jones, that fucking cuck. Fuck that dude, man. You said it. The secret word.
You said it.
Fucking laptops.
Oh man, I think. All right, this is my spill on it. Far as supporting Kaepernick, it'll be hard, and this is the reason why I say it's hard because, you know, black people are still playing in the NFL.
Yeah, like what if my brother was in the NFL?
You know what I mean?
It's
So,
like,
you know, I think you can still support Kaepernick because, you know, he's doing it for the cause of unjust murders. So I think we're doing it by default. But far as watching the NFL, I mean, they're getting the money off the ramifications of us liking players, basically, which are mostly black.
Well, I mean, seriously, from what I'm seeing, that's more of an NBA thing. NFL, y'all motherfuckers, y'all like teams. I don't even think, because I think people are way more loyal to teams than they are to players. That's from what I'm seeing from the outside looking in.
to a degree.
Yeah, okay.
It's like it's
And the
people that
NBA
are-
is like NBA is built on the players. That's why the NBA ain't
Oh,
fucking with
yeah,
the players
yeah, okay,
at
that's-
all.
that's
Like,
what
NBA
you're
will
saying.
not fuck with their players and make them do this, that, the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the players got too much power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not they have too much power. They got a lot.
No, they got too much power.
Yeah. Like
I
they
don't
could.
think it's
like,
too much.
Like I honestly feel like the NFL, like the players could walk away and they could just rebuild the NFL and motherfuckers and still make money. They gonna lose some money, but they'll be right back in like 3 years. NBA, if all the players would walk away, they got to rebuild the NBA. Nah, bro.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you got a point with that because you know why? 1 or 2 players on either team can make their team great or suck. And you can go all the way back to Bulls.
Yeah.
Pistons.
I'm about to say shit. Look at LeBron. Motherfucker.
Well, yeah, because AD leave the Pelicans. They ain't got no fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's supposed to be the big trade. Shit, Porzingis just got traded.
Yeah.
I'm ready to cry out there as soon as he said that shit. Man. I was like,
oh, you didn't know before that?
No, that's what made me sick. I was like, man. I mean, you know what's stupid? And I hate to get on the tangent about this.
Okay, cool. So you're the Knicks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who are you with the NBA?
I
Nobody?
don't like NBA.
You don't like NBA? Okay.
What are you talking about?
No, I mean like you don't like it.
I don't have a team.
Okay.
It's too much. It's too much. The players go wherever the fuck they want.
Yeah, so
go.
you more like you like players.
It's too much for me to stick on a team.
I like teams, but as far as we should have been drafted Dennis Smith Jr. He was supposed to be drafted, not Frank. Not Frank. I'm not shitting on Frank. Frank is okay, but he's not an NBA player yet. I understand what they're looking at. They're looking at the fact that he's young and all this other stuff, but I'm not sure if it's Jalen Rose or whatever. He was like, well, why are we doing all these rules for American players when you can come from overseas, be 16, get in the draft when you're 17, and not have to ever go to college? It seems like you're trying to keep somebody down.
Yeah.
Black people.
Black people.
But it's like, but that's what it is though. You got people like Luka Doncic come out there from nowhere. I'm not saying he not good. He is good, but at the same time, he ain't go to college like most of the players that have to go. They have to go to college before they get drafted. So I think they got a valid point. And plus, I don't care what people say about the ball dude, LeVar Ball. The fact that he made that league is making them second guess what they're doing as far as the draft. Now, what is it? The D League now they actually pay. They give the players a pay or something like that, right?
So what, they weren't getting paid.
D League.
The D
Yeah.
League, they were getting like it won over $100,000.
Yeah, they raised their
They
salary.
raised their salary up. So now you can come from high school to D League and get a salary raise. Charter planes and shit.
Bunch of incentive
charter
shit.
buses, yeah.
To keep people from doing what what's his face did.
So so is his league official? Is it done? Like
I mean, it gave people hope, and then I think that's all we can do is give people hope because he didn't really have a lot of backing in it. It was more like a pickup game, really, to be honest with you. Because I've seen some of the games online, but I mean, the fact that he was willing to do it, if he would have kept on doing it, it would have been a big thing. It would have had some competition with the league. I'll say that. That's what I feel though, but because it was younger, faster players, constantly running fast breaks. Why did people watch NBA more than WNBA? Because of the dunks, the fast breaks, and all this other stuff. It was more of that.
And sexism too. That had a little bit to do with it.
Not really. I don't think so. Not really. And that's what's funny. I watched the WNBA. I think WNBA play way better than the pros do. Like NBA do because they play
Fundamentals.
The fundamentals
Like a motherfucker.
is there. Yeah, it's there. Like WNBA players are better than NBA players. I don't care what you say.
Like
if they were faster and stronger, they'd be better than the guys. They'd be busting their ass.
Yeah, but I mean, like you can't like get past the fact that when they first was announcing the WNBA and this motherfucker just like I ain't about to sit back and watch a bunch of girls play basketball. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that. So even if you are not in that category, that shit does exist.
Yeah. A lot of people, more often than not, guys are like that. Yeah, I can agree with you.
Yeah, but that was then though.
They're still like that though. Now if you think about it, yeah, he's right. He got a point.
I mean, I don't watch it. I mean, I don't even watch all the NBA games.
Yeah,
I don't pay attention to the NBA too much. Like I'll watch like the high profile games. But yeah, after the All-Star break is when I really sit there like, all right, let me watch this fucking Jazz and fucking Suns game or whoever the fuck this Cavs and fucking Warriors game. Like I know it's gonna be a fucking blowout. Fucking watch this shit anyway though. Like let me just watch so I can.
And something else that just kind of reminds me of I think you guys can throw something on there too, because some is like, because I'm a wrestling fan, so you know WWE been on top for 1,000 years. Well, I'll say they've been on top literally since 2001, and so what's been happening is, because 2001 is when they took down WCW. Mm-hmm. So what's been happening is like different pro wrestling organizations try to come around and be the next WWF, but what I've noticed is like, I don't think anybody can, because it took the WWE generations to become what it is now. It took forever to build, and motherfuckers keep trying to jump in and be
automatically that man.
Yeah, and so when it comes to shit like the WNBA, it's like, you think they gotta be around as long, because the NWA, the NBA been around like what, since what, the fucking what, 40s? Before then, how long does it go back?
Sheesh, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The NBA?
Yeah, the NBA.
It's been around for a long ass time.
Was it the 40s or was that football?
I think football's older than that.
Yeah, I think football's older than NBA.
I think the NFL is older than the NBA. Shout out.
No, that's what I'm saying. Didn't the NFL start in the 40s?
But you know what's dope is like how y'all can use y'all phones and y'all like not Googling.
Yeah. Joseph with the God piece right in his hands. Now you're using it.
I'm about to Google that now.
Okay, Google.
So, yeah, because it's like when I
This motherfucker went too.
did it.
That's what I say.
And no, because it's like when I be thinking about how what the fuck. I'm glad I can cut that out. No, it was when I be thinking about how like in the 80s you could find teams struggling to get people in the arenas and stadiums and shit. Arenas? Yeah, arenas.
Football can be traced back to 1892, but
the NFL,
fucking well, it was the APL, the American Professional Football Association, was formed in 1920 because they had the AFL and then the NFL, right? And then they merged. The merger was in the 70s.
For basketball.
Yeah, the merger was in the 70s, wasn't it? For the AFL and the NFL? I think it was like 72.
Or 60s. I don't know. Probably early 60s.
I think it was 72.
How far back does the NBA go? So it's like it took so let's say it took the NBA like until like the 90s to become, before it became like what it is now. So we think that if we give the WNBA,
the league was founded 1946, June 6th.
You think after 40 years of the WNBA being around that it'll be what the NBA was in the 90s?
Maybe, man, because they got some females dunking. I mean,
oh yeah, they out there.
They out there. They yamming too. That's what's crazy. Like,
see, that's what I was saying. Like, I can watch Serena matches and shit, like women's matches and shit like that. I watch like the Women's World Cup and shit like that. All the Olympics, like shit, women do some of them Olympics better. Like them gymnastics joints. Goddamn.
You're not about to watch no guy and no tidy white you flip around.
It ain't. It's just.
But they do it better.
Yeah, I know.
Like I done seen I done fucked around and seen like even the diving. The fucking women dive better than the men. They just do. Or like figure skating. I don't know, man. They just do it better. I know,
it's like when it comes to like gymnastics and like that type of shit you saying, it was just like the dudes, when they do this shit, it'd be like with like no kind of personality or nothing. It just be like boring. Yeah. It'd be like,
out there playing around, dancing. You can see the personality in it. It's cool. It's cool looking.
It's like Caucasian food.
This guy. Had to do it.
I couldn't resist. I sat there for a second.
I know. I was like, man, this guy here.
You ain't been around nobody white folks' house and they done threw down? I know somebody folks that this is Virginia. We got somebody folks that throw down around here.
It's a handful, yes. I work with one. It's a handful. It's a small handful compared to the millions and the millions.
Man, I was just looking at some old shit with The Rock. That was a wild dude back in the day. It was like you forget like how fucking rough The Rock was, so you gotta go back and look at it. This motherfucker, it was like it was this segment. I completely forgot about this shit, but it was like China came out to the ring and she called The Rock out like she wanted to fight The Rock. Mm-hmm. So The Rock came out there and he had the Nation of Domination with him. Mm-hmm. So they like 5 or 6 deep and it's just her, and she gonna scared. And he was like, and The Rock talking cold cash shit. I forget how mean he was in that mic. He's like, The Rock sees you sitting there and you're with your smile and you're not scared. I know why you're not scared, but what I want you to do is look at the Titantron. They showed the Titantron. This motherfucker had the DX locker room blocked off with a forklift so they couldn't get out. And then she was scared. So then he like grabbed the bitch. And they like grabbed her. And he was like, you been sitting there, you want your kiss from The Rock, well, The Rock's gonna give you the night of your life. And then he was like, you know what? You ain't worth The Rock's time. Like, so Mark Henry, pucker up. Know your role. It was just like, damn, and The Rock was cold-blooded back in the day.
That's so hardcore shit right now.
Yeah, that whole him and Stone Cold shit, man. That whole time frame was fucking great.
That nigga threw Stone Cold Steve Austin off a bridge and then threw the title in the water with him. Nigga, The Rock was crazy. So it's funny seeing this motherfucker go from all that shit to him like being the positive guy in all the movies and shit. Yeah. It's hilarious.
You find out about NBA? Did he already say that? Or
Yes.
Did he say,
Yes, he did.
Oh, he did?
We definitely super had that fucking
Yeah.
conversation.
Oh, my goodness. Was I
Didn't
waiting-
you comment on it?
Did I?
This guy
Yeah, we had a-
here. Oh, this is gonna be
I must
funny.
Brain farted hard.
Oh man, you
This
can.
dude
You
here.
My
know,
ears.
you smoking on that?
I wish.
Okay.
Do you now? I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that
I knew
knows somebody.
somebody that
Hey,
knows
so what's
somebody.
what's the difference between the effects of CBD and THC?
Couldn't tell you never done CBD.
I wouldn't know. I've never done drugs.
49 for those of us that didn't hear the first time. 1949.
Oh, 1949. Damn.
But yeah, nah, I never done CBD, so I have no idea.
Because a lot of CBD products is popping up in Virginia now, like
They say
legally. Like
from
in-
what
in
I hear, it's
stores and
supposed
shit.
to you're supposed to feel the. I don't fucking know, man. I've been
What's it,
high.
a tingle?
No, that's the thing. Like you're supposed to feel the calming effects of it, or like whatever the relaxation of it, without being high. And I don't understand that.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah,
I must be relaxing now.
It's almost like busting a nut without having an orgasm. Like you couldn't picture it.
Oh yeah, you can.
I just kind of made that
It
up,
was
but
just-
that's basically what I'm putting it to because I've been high, so I know what the fuck it is. I couldn't imagine.
So, so is it? Does it hit in two different waves? Is there a relaxing wave?
No, I've never
and
done CBD, so I couldn't even tell you.
But I mean, like from getting high though, is there like a relaxing wave and then there's a high wave?
Nah, it all comes at once, man. It's like everything happy. Just
Do you
fucking
see how he
hit
just
and
lit
hugs
up?
you, man. Yeah, man.
Like a
yo, that's the
child
best
on
shit in the
Christmas?
world.
That is-
It's like, no, it all comes.
I've never seen him so happy.
It's like,
Go to Rachel
yeah,
and
man.
everything.
Oh,
Like getting a hug, man. It's man. It's weird. Like it.
Get out here, man. Ray Charles hug the crowd.
You know the feeling that I'm sure that you had when you got that surround sound set up the way that
Yeah.
you wanted it.
yeah.
Now imagine that feeling, that split second feeling lasting for like 6 hours. And then it would have made that feel so much better. Like the surround sound would sound so much better if you were high.
I'm tired of people saying that.
It's a fucking
Because it
fact.
makes me want to try it, but
But it makes me-
I'm never going to try it.
But you know what's funny? What that should be sounding like to me is it sounds like when you get high, your standards lower. So it's not like everything just sounds, but it just seems like
What's up with this
you
guy,
stop
man?
giving a fuck.
What the fuck is up with you two?
No, this guy
No.
say what you
Because you talking about something, is it just me?
No, because man, I always wonder why people say
No,
stuff
it ain't-
like that.
See, you ever put on polarized sunglasses? I know you have because you got money.
Just dude.
But you ever just like be outside looking and like, no, let me put on these sunglasses. And you put on them polarized joints and it just looks like.
Okay, somebody's phone is on the table. Can we put
Oh.
on? Can we put on the other table?
Yeah, man. CNN like a bitch. But
We ain't about to die, are we?
nah,
Okay.
they just hit me with headlines.
All right.
Oh, Capone Nogueira hit you up with headlines?
It would have been like real.
I don't
cool.
want to laugh at that. I don't want to
Yeah,
laugh
like,
at
fuck
that.
that.
You stupid motherfucker. You sat there and thought of something stupid to say
I
too.
did.
You thought long and hard. No
did.
homo.
I like Capone Nogueira. And then I said it wrong. Capone Nogueira. Yeah, I was like, I said that shit all wrong. But you said, what was you about to say?
Where were we?
When you put on them polarized sunglasses,
Oh yeah.
and it looks so much more vivid.
Mm-hmm.
That's how being high is.
You're like, man, I wish my real eyes was doing that.
No, I mean it is, bruh.
Like, what's the point of getting high?
I mean, like
It's only temporary.
it does that to everyone. That's why people keep getting high.
But it's not
That's why
the
you have
same-
potheads.
But it's not the same high though. Don't you have to chase that original high that you'll never get ever again?
Bullshit. Who told you that?
That's what I was always told.
This motherfucker smoke some dirt.
I asked you this a billion times because I ask everybody about it because I be forgetting. When did you start smoking weed? How old were you?
Who, me? 17.
17. Did you go out and search for it or somebody just put you on?
Nah, I mean, I had always heard the stories and shit, and then matter of fact, it was Ray Sean's birthday, and I never said nothing because it was so frowned upon. But then, like, he came out one day and was just like, "Man,
It wasn't frowned upon, was it?
frowned upon like a motherfucker."
It was so frowned upon.
No, I mean, you gotta remember we had all the dare shit, and like, there's a reason they call it dope. I'm like, okay, well, this is a bad thing. Why the fuck do I want to try it? But then, yeah, he was like, man, you know what? I want to try weed. And I forget who the fuck he used to be around. Or no, it was somebody that he brung up that was like, man, yeah, I smelt it and it kind of smelt weird, but then, like, fuck it. So I was like, you know what? I'm down. I'll try that shit.
Y'all was weed heads for the longest.
And we went and got some bud and rolled that shit up. We didn't know what the fuck we was doing. And got high. And especially like when you get the giggles. See, you ain't never been high. You ain't never been high? Yeah. First time you get high, you got to get high the right way. You're going to be geeked up, laughing your ass off. Do it by yourself. The first time you ever get high, do it by yourself.
Well, so somebody can walk in this room.
Nah, so you don't.
Yeah, like,
Bro,
yo.
you do not fucking hallucinate. I don't know where people get that shit from. You don't
I
hallucinate.
think it depends on who you are. 'Cause I had a friend that used to smoke weed and he would hallucinate. But he would be like eating and he would be like laughing. We're like, what the fuck is so funny? He's like, they're all little people and I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Real shit.
Nah, yo. Something was in that.
No, it's
Something-
like every time he smoked, it'll be some wild shit.
every time he rolled up, something was in it. That's what I'm telling you. I ain't never seen shit. I mean, you might
Because one
get
time
like
he
the.
smoked with my people and I told him motherfucker before we get like, yo, this nigga's wild. He's my ride home. Don't let him smoke. And they're like, no, you just don't want to smoke because you don't smoke. Nah, this ain't like no goody two shoes shit. I'm saying, don't let him smoke. They think it's a fucking
They
game.
just threw it in his mouth. No homo.
No, they passing it around. He was like, man, I ain't gonna smoke today. That shit, they lit it up. As soon as it went in, he took it, he smoked it, and he just for the rest of the night, they had to drive him home and some more shit. Everybody smoking the same weed, but this motherfucker had to get driven
Same
home.
shit.
Yeah.
Maybe people
I
got
don't know,
different
man.
dopamine levels, man. Yeah, that's all it is doing, right?
I mean, shit. If I'm in a situation where I can get high, your first time smoking, I mean, I'll come get high with you and shit. But damn.
This dude here, he's looking for an excuse to get high. You see that?
Nah, I said if I'm in a situation where I can get high,
Thank
I
you.
ain't fucking with nothing right now. Nah, I'm just or like do it with Ray Sean or some shit.
It's
Well,
very-
nah, man, don't do it with Ray Sean. Ray Sean will blow your high, man. Ray Sean will blow your high.
Why he just be so philosophical and deep and shit? Ray Sean do be kind of like call me like, yo, man, I was thinking, man.
The thing is,
Ray Sean be having you question everything like, damn, dude.
yo,
Do I
nah,
know how to
man.
multiply? Like, maybe I am dividing things wrong.
Ray Sean will sit there and formulate an opinion on something that he's not fully educated about, and it could be something that you are fully educated about. So he's sitting there like, yo, what if I did this and it would cause this to happen like this and it would do this? And you're like, well, actually, bro, I know what the fuck you're talking about. It doesn't work like that. Like, man, why you always shooting down my shit, man?
Man, it's
Like,
gonna blow your high. You like, wait a second, sir. This is not how it works.
we had a conversation one day where he was like, I wonder if, what did he say? He was talking about like electricity and like it being grounded. And he was like, is it because of the actual earth, like the soil? And like I had to sit there and clarify. So I'm like, yo, if you tell me if I was able to like float, like if I was fucking Professor X where I was able to float material and shit. So like if I take a bunch of dirt and put it like, is the dirt causing the electricity to discharge into it? Or is it the fact that it's the actual ground? And I'm sitting there like, I'm telling him like, no.
First off,
Soil is not gonna fucking, like if you just throw some soil on it, it's not gonna ground it.
Though.
No, I was
So,
trying to explain to
that
him because he had a
confuses him.
question about something that he had a question about something and I had the answer to it, but he didn't like the fact that I had an answer to it. So I'm like, dude, you can't just walk around with a fucking pot of dirt and think that you're gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like,
I haven't been around y'all two together in a long time, so I haven't heard you guys have a
I don't
conversation.
think you want to.
Oh, is
Yeah, I don't think you want to.
man,
Cause you be looking at them both like, why?
Because I can't help it, man. I can't help it. I can't help it.
All right. Anything else? We're almost at an hour.
Might have to check out Anthem.
Oh, the demo is this weekend, ain't it?
I'm just downloading it now.
I downloaded it last night. I'll probably play that shit when I get to the crib.
Fuck is that? I was going to pretend like I know what y'all was talking about. I'm lost.
It's a video game by EA though. That's a big turnoff about it. It's by EA.
What kind of game is it? First person shooter?
No, it's actually a third person mech warrior type game, but it's RPG like so. You played it before, right? Oh.
We just said we downloaded the demo today.
No, I thought didn't they have an exclusive demo?
I didn't pre-order the joint.
Oh, see,
I do got to pre-order. I'm gonna pre-order Division this weekend. That's the only way you get the beta. Well, ain't the only way. You got a chance to get it if you sign up for it, but the only guaranteed way to get the beta is if you pre-order it.
I don't know how y'all play so many fucking video games. I'm still playing Red Dead Redemption. I
just
got that shit
started
back
that.
in November.
no,
You gonna pass me? I already know for a fact.
Oh no, I won't. I'm still in the beginning, and like, I've been sitting there. I just downloaded fucking Ace Combat,
Oh, you are
and that's a
gonna play that.
beautiful fucking game.
yeah, all of them are beautiful.
Yeah,
Someone like the
Jungle
design and the way it looks, or it's like
Oh
beautiful,
my
like the
God.
game itself, the gameplay and shit.
With your sound system and that television, you probably fall in
you
love with
might
it.
want to fuck with that
Yeah,
game.
you might fall.
You got the
in
TV?
love with it. And you got
I'm
to
talking
pay
about like
attention
the
to
actual
it.
visuals.
I know, dude.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, you may want to get that.
I mean, I feel like Red Dead is kind of like
Red Dead, you
solving
got to
all
pay
that shit.
attention
Yeah,
to.
you gotta pay attention.
So if you're ever in a situation where you just feel like bullshitting around, that's why I bought Ace Combat. I mean, I got an emulator on my phone, so I was playing Ace Combat on my phone, and I was like, you know what?
from the way that review you posted in the group chat made it sound like you do got to pay attention to that shit.
Yeah, because it's more like they're gonna give you a mission briefing, and then after the mission briefing, it's gonna be like shit's happening during the mission that you.
Oh, you too
Talking about
far.
Red Dead?
Oh, it's gonna be
No,
a mission. No,
Ace Combat.
Ace Combat. It's gonna be.
You ain't got to pay
different
that much attention to Ace Combat.
Well, this year
Well,
they're saying you do.
I did have to pay attention yesterday because I failed a mission twice. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I realized, like, oh, I'm supposed to be protecting this motherfucker. I'm just going
Yeah.
around killing bitches. But, like, with everything going on with, like, work and shit, I've been on the phone a lot this week. And so I'm sitting there trying to play Red Dead, and I'm really, like, I give a fuck about that game. I played all the other ones and shit. And so I'm like, man, I can't fucking play this game right now. And it's like, I'm just sitting there playing Madden and shit. It's like, man, I don't fuck playing Madden. I don't fuck doing this and doing that. And then I'm just like, fuck it. I want to fucking fire some planes. And I can't enjoy myself the right way on Grand Theft Auto because you get little baby junior son of a bitch wants to come up there, little 14-year-old fucking fuck boy. And I'm like, I'm in my fucking jet just cruising around fucking enjoying the shit. And the only reason I'm in my jet is because when a motherfucker want to pop off, I'm ready. But damn, like, I can't even enjoy it. So fuck it. I'm going to download this fucking Ace Combat. Give me a little overtime money. I can afford that little 60. That ain't shit.
Dang.
Can't hide money, baby. Can't hide money.
Oh, no, I'm hiding it. It's concealed. Yeah, man, that cracked me up. But nah, that's a pretty fucking game. You got a surround sound.
You'll
So
love
that
it.
shit, you can hear the jets coming from
Dude,
behind.
if
Oh,
I
yeah,
could
just wanna
play-
get
if I
y'all
could play
a-
Madden and love Madden to the point where I'm immersed in the game.
Wait, so you got surround sound too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If I could play Madden and get into the game and like listen to the crowd and all that and that hypes you up, man, I know you. That's the reason why I play sports games. That's just, I love it. I see why. I mean, that's why I was like, man, with that sound system and that television, because you got a television too. Sheesh. That's why I
You
need
say it
to-
like your TV ain't bad. Don't y'all got the same TV?
No, he got his 60 SPF. Frank's
Is that a new TV? You been
No, that's the
that
one I had.
shit.
I had it since like 6 years.
Yeah.
But his look better.
Yeah, man, you gotta get you a Sony. I mean, that TV look good. Like, it ain't no rush, but.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's fucking because I was really thinking about upgrading that shit, and I was like, man, I really like this fucking TV.
Or shit, get you a Samsung. Samsung's like second.
But you know what's crazy? Those are made by Samsung. So that's
Yeah,
a Best
but
Buy
that's like-
TV.
That's like, yeah, I make these fruity pebbles, but then I also make these fruity rocks. And like,
Oh, you talking about like the Vizios and Sonys?
mhm.
No, but what it really is just it's the same parts. It's just they ain't got all the features. So it's like the Samsung TVs can do shit that one can't do, but it's the same screen and the same picture and shit like that.
Yeah, man, go to a fucking Best Buy. Yeah, I mean, you can find a Sony. It's gonna cost some real bread. It's gonna cost some real bread. Get you like a nice little 55-inch. That's what. This shit'll goddamn. The blacks are pitch black. Like
You gotta get a 60.
60 inch.
Yeah, you gotta get a 60. You can't deprive yourself of no.
5 inches.
I was thinking about getting like 65,
that
and
shit, yeah, that
because I
shit
want to move my couch against the against the wall.
Matters.
I mean, yeah, it does, but
What was that?
what is that? Nah, because that's how it is. Those 5 inches that come around the corner.
Yeah, but like how I got my shit like pushed up a little bit. I want to push my joint up against the wall, like right next to the bookcase.
What you need to do is mount that shit. You don't want to mount it on the wall?
No.
That's how I'm like too, man. I don't want to mount mine either.
I get my TV mounted in my bedroom, but I don't want it mounted in the living room.
I would definitely want it mounted in the bedroom.
Because I need that because I be doing different things in different parts of the room, so I just need to be able to move the shit left and right. But
And up and down.
yeah, but in the living room, I don't want it on the wall.
What your hand movements, Donald Trump?
Can do so much winning.
All right, well, that's about it. I don't know. I'd be having shout outs and shit, but I'm at a loss right now.
Oh, what about that shout out to your coffee shop you put us on?
Oh yeah, shout out to Culture Coffee and Tea. I think it is. It's on Kempsville. It's all vegan. It's dope. It's attached to an art gallery. And yeah, so if you go in there because you're listening to this, because the shit is real dope. They got waffles and burgers and TTLAs, all kinds of stuff. And the tea that I had is like the best tea that I've had that I didn't make myself. And that's yeah, because I'm very picky with the way I make my shit.
It's better than McDonald's sweet tea.
Yeah, come on, man.
I was
Everything's
fucking with you. I mean, I haven't touched McDonald's in months.
I ain't touched McDonald's in years.
Nah, I can't fuck with McDonald's. Like my body rejects that shit.
Yeah, so if y'all go in there because you're hearing this, try and buy that painting that's in there. It's a painting of a black woman with an afro. Try and buy that shit. And
I'm gonna try to buy it.
What do you mean try to buy it? How much you selling it for?
She's not selling it.
Oh,
That's the hope.
Yeah, because it's like I told one of my coworkers about it, and I told him the whole story about how I tried to buy the paint and everything. I told him like, yeah, because he's a vegan too. Like, yeah, I found this new vegan spot, so he went there that day, and when he was in there, he tried to buy the painting, and then he came back like, yeah, man, I tried to buy the painting. She was like, man, it's so funny because somebody else was just in here. He was like, yeah, I tried to buy it just so I could walk in here and throw it in your face like Right, but yeah, Culture Coffee and Tea, all vegan. It's really dope. It's black owned. It's locally owned.
That's a good idea. Tell them to try that.
Yeah.
Like buy the painting.
Oh, buy the painting?
We should have a bet. See who could buy the painting.
I mean, how much did you offer her?
I didn't. I was just like, how much you want for it? And she was like, not for sale.
Oh, you got to come up in there with them blue faces and see what's
well,
really
she
popping.
came in there like, you know, the way she was talking was like, she's not selling it because it was a gift. Like, dude that painted it.
Oh, yeah, nah, you ain't gonna get
just
that.
for her. You know what I'm saying? So she
Is
was
he
like,
dead?
Nah. She was like, he comes there for their open mics and stuff. They have open mics every first and third Thursday, and she's like, she don't want him to come there and then be like, where's my painting? Oh, you sold it? Like,
Why don't you just pay him to paint you another one?
I mean, she was busy. I wanted to get his information from her, but she was busy. So next time I go in there, I'm gonna get his information. I thought about it too, and then just go because I don't want him. I don't want to get like custom paintings from artists. I kind of like want to go and see what they have, like what because you get a better sense of like their self-expression. It's like this is what was on their mind and how they felt at the time. You know what I'm saying? So if you commission some shit, it's gonna make something thinking about you. But I want who are you? What was on your mind? Where was your mind at? Like how do you see shit? You know what I'm saying? So I just want like see if I can go to his shop and see what he has and get some of that stuff. That's enough. We're good. So this has been another episode of We Ain't No Stupids, and we out.
Yeah, man, we
Deuces.
out. Deuces.
Getting to the money, fucking these hoes, hopping, sipping that drink. I'm way too throwed, hopping, hitting these licks. I'ma hit a few more, hopping, winning. I'm winning. They say I've been on the road. Whoa. On vacation enough, I was playing too much. I free agented up on Jamaican. I puff rolling papers, I'm stuck. Viagra, my dosey, I made it get up. I've been caking enough like I'm baking too much. And my apron is yuck. They like save me a cut, but the way it's set up, these clippers ain't free and that blueprint is due. I can't save you a cut. They be hating too much. You mighty mouth niggas be saying too much. Low key when I'm driving that red, white, and blue, and them boys in that blue try and patriot you up. I don't play with them cuffs. That's that shit I don't like. I was G before likes, on IG you got likes. Cause you feeding them hype, and they greedy tonight. You can't see what I sight, but I sight what you see. Like I'm Gucci Oli, I got Gucci and V. ERS to the ace, or that's AC and E, shit is AP and C. Some don't make it to T, some don't make it to G. Daddy put him in mama, and she been in for daddy. They created a G, that creation was me. And I got it on lock. I created a key, and my sign is a Pisces. And them bitches got scales. Tryna wave me a key, that was DOPE. Don't you PO the G, cause shit can get dirty, gets POs and P. I'm the guy to this shit, that make you POPEs. Getting to the money, fucking these hoes. I've been sipping that drink. I'm way too throwed. I've been hitting these licks. I'ma hit a few more. I've been winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. They say I've been on the road. Whoa.